So when you hear the letters AI, what's the first thing that comes to mind? Is it, something big, maybe a little scary? For a lot of us running small businesses, it sounds complex, probably expensive, and definitely something for the big tech companies, right? But what if I told you it's actually way more down to earth and useful than you might think? Well, in this quick explainer, we're going to cut right through all that hype and talk about what AI really means for you and your business. No jargon, just plain and simple. Okay, let's just get this out of the way right now. On one side, you've got the crazy hype, robots taking over, lines and lines of complex code, and budgets that are just, well, out of reach. But the reality, especially for a small business owner like you, it's so much simpler. Think of it more like a smart assistant or a set of simple tools. And at the end of the day, it's just a time saver. That's the AI we're going to focus on. So, why does any of this even matter? Well, it all boils down to a problem that every single small business owner knows in their bones. There is just way too much to do and never, ever enough time to get it all done. Sound familiar? I bet it does. The endless, tedious manual work, that inbox that just will not stop, and that feeling, that you're constantly playing catch up. It is just exhausting, right? And here's the kicker. All that stuff pulls you away from what you actually want to be doing, which is, of course, growing your business. When you're that swamped, it's really tempting to look for some kind of magic bullet. And all the hype around AI really doesn't help. It's either sold as this miracle that'll solve everything, or it's made to sound so complicated that you don't even bother. But the truth? It's right there in the middle. So let's completely reframe how we think about this. Forget the sci-fi stuff for a second. For you, for your business, AI is just a tool. That's it. It's not here to take over. It's here to help you run things just a little bit smarter. Okay, if you remember one thing, let it be this. Here's our definition of AI for small businesses. It's just software. That's all. It's software designed to help you do those annoying, repetitive, time-sucking tasks a little bit faster and maybe even a little more consistently. No robots, no advanced degree needed, just a smart tool. So what kind of tasks are we even talking about? Well, think about the everyday grind. Things like getting a first draft of an email written, or quickly summarizing a really long article you don't have time to read. Maybe creating a first pass at some social media content, or even handling those basic, frequently asked customer questions, the real-time syncs. This right here is probably the most important idea to grasp. Please, don't think of AI as something that's here to replace you. Just think of it as your brand new, super efficient assistant. It's the one that handles the tedious stuff, which frees you up to focus on the big picture, the strategy, and that personal touch that only you can bring. All right, let's make this super practical. What does this actually look like day to day? We're going to zoom in on one of the biggest time drains for pretty much any business out there: email. Come on, we've all been there, haven't we? That moment when you realize you're typing out the exact same answer to a customer question that you typed out yesterday and the day before that. It is the definition of a time waster. Okay, so here's where your new assistant comes in. Step one, instead of staring at a blank screen, the AI just whips up a pretty solid first draft for you. Step two, and this is absolutely crucial, you review it. You add your own voice, your own personal touch. You make it sound like you. And then step three, you hit send. Boom. The whole thing just takes a fraction of the time. And that's the bottom line, right there. You are always, always in control. You get the final say on everything. The AI isn't the one making the decisions. It's just doing some of the grunt work to get you started. It's a partnership, and you're the boss. Now, for any of this to actually work for you, it is so important to set some realistic expectations, knowing what AI is really good at, and just as important, what it's not good at. That's the real key to using it well. So let's be super clear. AI is a smart assistant. It is absolutely not a magic button. It's an amazing tool for getting first drafts done quickly. It is not a replacement for your expertise and your judgment. And yeah, it's a huge time saver, but it's not going to automatically understand all the little details that make your business unique. You still have to be the one to guide it. Trying to use this stuff to automate your entire business all at once, that's just a recipe for disaster and a whole lot of frustration. The real secret here is to start small. I mean, really small. Take tiny, practical steps. Just focus on improving one little thing, not everything overnight. So, keeping that in mind, what's your very first step? Honestly, it's probably way simpler than you think. It's all about just focusing on one single thing. This is your new motto. It's super simple. One task, one tool, one clear purpose. That's it. Don't try to boil the ocean here. Just pick one of those annoying, repetitive tasks you absolutely hate doing. Find one simple tool that can help with that specific thing, and have just one goal in mind: get some of your time back. Seriously, that is the entire strategy. So I'll just leave you with this one question to chew on. Think about it right now. What is that one task in your business that you just wish took less time every single week? Because if you can name that one thing, you have already taken the most important step towards making AI actually work for you.